have now reached the last video of the series to crochet a Christmas tree skirt, and today we are going to join the different pieces we have, and after that we will be done. So let's start. We are first going to join these pieces that go around the center, and after all these have been joined into a big ring, then we are going to join that into the center of it. So you need to decide what color you are going to use for the joining. I'm using white. And then it's important to check that all of your single color pieces are the right way around, so that the stitches show clearly, as they always do on the right hand side, and especially you can tell it from the last row too. The wrong side looks like this, much more sort of rounded stitches. So make sure that when you join that you have it the right way around. If you prefer not to join them so that the join clearly shows, now that we are going to crochet it from the right hand side, you can of course sew them from the back side so that it doesn't show. First, I pinned the two pieces together to make sure that I can join them evenly. I have a slip knot done, and I'm starting at this here end, taking the first pin off and inserting the hook through both of these, and in the single color piece it goes through here, through this here chain loop, and then make a stitch, and then we'll continue using single crochets right through this here seam, and so that each stitch goes into this colorful piece, but where there's a gap in the single color piece, then we don't stretch that, so we sort of skip it on that side. I'm not going to give exact numbers of stitches because it depends a bit on how tight you have crocheted. So you just put the stitches evenly and through both pieces. And like here now, for the next one, I will only put it through the first piece because there isn't anything in that there piece. It has this here gap. So I'll do 2 stitches just to the front piece. And the next one goes through both, taking the pin out again, and the next one, and still the third one, I think. Yes, so I'm taking the stitches from through both of these. And now again we are having a gap in that piece, which means that I'll only make a stitch in the front piece here, twice that way. Now through both again, and the next one. So you'll need 2 or 3, depends a bit, as I can get it there. So you need 2 or 3 to attach, and then 2 or 3 in between. This is also slightly different depending on which part of this colorful piece you are at. So this is how you continue until you come to the end of this piece. And this is what it looks like then. That's the first join done. And then when you block this, you could wet this a bit and make sure that it's sort of straight and up. And now I can just cut this and then join all the others like the... I think it's easier to continue joining the pieces so that you always have this colorful piece in front of you. That means then that in the next one you actually start at the other end. But again, I'm first going to pin them together and then just continue like this, joining all the ones into a ring. After you get all the pieces joined, then take the centerpiece and set all the side pieces around it evenly. I joined them using safety pins so that they stay where they are. And then we start crocheting that together. Choose a place where you want to start. Since it's round, it doesn't matter. I'll start here and attach the yarn into this here. I'm starting it sort of on a table first, it's easier that way. And now then again, just start crocheting using single crochets and going through both. But now the centerpiece just has these loops, so you join into them when you are at the spot that there is a loop. So like here there is a loop. I'm making a stitch in between each of the stitches on the starting row and then sort of catching the center when I need to, and when there isn't any, then taking the pin off here now, then just crocheting into this here side part. Now again into the center as well as the next one. Then I can have a gap so that I only take this side piece and two, and then again taking it from there and the next one, and then have to just see that it stays even. So you keep going around it like that, always taking either just the front piece or putting your hook also through the loops on of the center piece so that it becomes evenly attached to it. From there. And make sure you make enough stitches so it doesn't start to pull. Sometimes you need more than other times. Again, a pin off. Looking how it goes best. And you continue just like this right round so that you get the whole thing joined together. It has been such an interesting project making all these videos, and since you are here watching the last video, I hope that you have been following this, or maybe you are just calling in to check what we were making and now we'll start actually making it. That's equally well. It's only early November, so I haven't got my Christmas tree up yet, but I'm really looking forward to using this year and I hope you are too. Okay, happy Christmas!